What's up, y'all? It's Arnetta here, and I figured I would take you all with me to go do an interview at WRTI with the one and only J. Michael himself. Philly legend, 90.1. Those from the Philly area, South Jersey area, y'all know the vibe. So I'm going to do an interview with him to talk about all the things I have coming up. My new music that I've been working on, shows I have coming up, and the most recent thing, the launch of my new nonprofit called the BOP Foundation. We're having our launch event tomorrow, matter of fact, and yeah, this is going to be awesome. So I guess this is kind of like vlog vibes. Sure, let's say it's vlog vibes. Yeah, like I said, I'm really doing all of this filming and stuff, documenting. Because why not? It'll be great to look on, years from now, to look back at this stuff. But all right, let me head over because I have to be there around like 9:30ish. So I'm chilling at Wawa right now. Real ones know what that is. Hold on there. There we go. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna head on over to Philly and go do this interview. Woo. All right, I have made my way over. I'm gonna just wait to be buzzed in. Oh, boom, period. That was easy. I forget which floor. Oh, all right, yeah, floor three. Doing radio interviews is fun. They're fun because it's like you're on the radio. So and J. Michael is always a good time with J. Michael. Y'all gonna see. I enjoy doing radio interviews. They're a good time. Here, I'm in it. J. Michael, the man himself. What? He got the records in there. Look, he got the records in hand. But yes, this is the one and only J. Michael. Yes, he'll be. Pleasure. Yeah, and look what he got up in here. He got the trumpet chick shirt, and he has the first Arnetta Johnson merch shirt. Isn't that something? Then look at this. Look at his stash. Look at his stash. That's just elite. J. Michael, everybody. J. Michael.
WRTI's Moments Notice Jazz Calendar is your guide to the best jazz shows each week in the Philadelphia region. For more details about all featured shows, visit WRTI.org/momentsnotice.
Netta Bob, a.k.a. Sunny, is in the house. Since
yes.
We had such a sunny day yesterday, we needed to bring the sunshine in here tonight. As I said, welcome back. You've been busy.
I have.
Things. I mean,
yeah, I have. And that, I'm young, so I'm like, let me maximize this energy while I can. But, most recently, I am launching my new nonprofit called the BOP Foundation. Yes, and
appropriately so.
Yeah. It got keep it on brand. But yes, our launch event is, matter of fact, tomorrow. And that's going to be awesome. I'm very excited to have everyone there so that I could, share what our mission and our purpose is with the nonprofit. So yeah, and I'm excited that you're going to be there too.
Yeah, well, it's special. I think in many respects. I've had the good fortune, and we were talking about yesterday for Ali a little while back.
Yes.
I ran into his father yesterday.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We were talking about how many of you have come through this show. On your way up.
Yeah.
And I told him, as I tell everybody, I feel, so fortunate to have had the opportunity to help your voice to be heard.
And I feel fortunate to, be able to be in a city where we have somebody like you, J. Michael, who constantly calls and says, "Hey, can you come on down to the radio station?" Absolutely. I will come running down here every time. So I definitely don't take that for granted, and I appreciate you allowing me to, used this platform from
well,
day one, and now look, I'm launching a nonprofit.
That's scary.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Congratulations on that, and thank you for the kind words as well. But yeah, it's just amazing to see. I mean, and there's been a few generations of you that I've had a chance to see. So the work that you've been able to do, but you've come up in that environment.
Absolutely.
You were mentored by folks who were dedicated to helping young folks on their journey.
Yes.
And obviously that has rubbed off on you. You could easily say, hey, I'm just going to go get mine and keep on getting it.
Yeah,
But obviously you decided to, give back, share, and help cultivate and develop new talent that's eager to learn. Why do you think that is?
At the end of the day, music, in my opinion, is an act of service. And I took notice to that. I always tell people there wouldn't be a me, without my parents. There wouldn't be a me without Jamal Dickerson and Nazir Dickerson and Hassan Sabri in Camden. The Clef Club, Jill Scott, Tia Fuller. These are a few people that were very instrumental in why I am who I am today. So I think it would be not only selfish but foolish if I was to do this just to service myself. It's only right to keep this cyclic situation going. So because at the end of the day, it's more to music than music. I'm going to be old one day. I look forward to that. And you gotta build the legacy, continue the legacy. I stand on shoulders. I can't come up in here and act like it's my own shoes that did the walking. I was able to get up on somebody else's shoulders and continue to reach for the stars. So that's why I do what I do.
Yeah, and there's there seems to be that there continues to be young folks that want it.
Absolutely. I think as we get older, we're always told, like, stay in tune with your inner child. And I really believe that we're told that for a reason. Kids, they're innocent and they have the joy, and they're discovering, they're exploring. And, as we age and go to school and stuff and get all this advice, sometimes we find ourselves a little boxed into our own mindsets. Whereas kids, they just be out here. They are just, whoa. So their creativity is at an all-time high. And that's why I think you just see kids trying stuff. I admire it. I admire children. They're constantly just putting themselves just out there, just trying new things. And I feel like it's our job to, help cultivate that and to continue to allow them to be creative and explore, so that they can have the opportunity to succeed as well. So.
And it's great. It's wonderful that you've been able to place yourself in that position where you can continue to give back and help others. And you have the event taking place tomorrow. You also have new music.
Yes. Right. Yeah. So, it's a lot going on over here. Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to jump into, we'll take care of a little business and then jump into something from the previous record. And then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about what's happening tomorrow.
Yes.
And about this new thing that's happening musically with you as well.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. All
right, so if you just joined in, we're very fortunate to have Arnetta Johnson in the studio with us. And as I said, she has a new foundation that's launching tomorrow. She also has new music, and we're going to hear some of that coming up in a little bit. But first, a little bit of business, and we're going to jump into something from her past, if you will. And we'll be back in just a bit. Stay close, please.
Month, and WRTI is celebrating with the...
That indeed would be the Netta Bop in effect.
Yeah. Yes.
That felt and sound good. That's from the first project.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear a trumpet, it's me.
If you hear a trumpet, it's me. Yes. Yes.
And the selection we heard, Take Me to Is Real.
Uh-huh.
Is real.
Is real.
All right. And yeah, that's got a lot of flavor.
That's real disruptive jazz, you know? Real disruptive jazz.
Just hearing that, because that was when did you record that?
Honestly, so I wrote that song when I was in college.
Right.
That's the gag. That's
Right.
So the top of the song, you hear like an audio recording from us, like figuring the song out. And then I think I recorded it in 2018. I recorded that here.
Well, we did a version. Well, yeah.
No, that was recorded here. Yeah. Yeah. And I think we did a live version too.
Yeah. So, because the NPR live session and all that stuff that we did. So, I mean, hearing that now, I mean, because I know artists and musicians are super critical of their work, but just hearing that now, what thoughts come to mind?
Oh, I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, I'm still there. The mindset I was in when I was writing that song, I just remember being very excited. Like, I gotta get this out my system. I gotta get it out my system. I was just like, okay, sitting at pianos and playing instruments that I don't really play, just trying to accidentally stumble across a chord or a line of some sort, just trying stuff out. I still have that till this day. There was a time when it kind of went away for a little bit.
Really? What do you think caused that?
Life.
I mean,
just trying to.
A lot, pandemics and things.
Yeah,
like that.
It's just the game of staying afloat. I guess trying to control the outcome of life as opposed to just letting life do its thing.
Happen organically, right?
It's the same way I always tell people: life doesn't just happen to you. But at the end of the day, life does happen, and it's always good to just let the outcome be what it is. So it just was a matter of just letting go and just saying, hey, I have my desires, but whatever the outcome is, great. Okay. And then just praying for that creativity to make its way on back. And now I can say I'm back. I am back in full throttle.
You've been doing a lot of dates with a group that's got a little bit of popularity.
Yeah, they might be very, very popular.
Why don't you let the audience know?
So I work with this amazing group called AJR. It's been an absolute joy working with AJR. I've been with them since 2020. It's been fun. When I tell you they know how to stay in touch with your inner child, our tours are absolutely amazing. And their fans are awesome too. That's the cool thing with these guys. Talk about people that write some music. Yeah, they are awesome and very creative.
Well, I mean, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's just joy working with them because they care. Like, they're very passionate about it. It's not just a system that they were just like, okay, this is how the industry works. Okay, I guess we'll just do what it does. No, they're like, this is our music. This is our baby. We're going to take care of it. We're going to share it with the world. We're going to create it on our own time. While they're hearing up deadlines and stuff, but they stayed in tune with themselves. So, and then we just get to perform it. I love it. We got a lot of dates coming up this year too. So
really? Yeah, I mean, you seem to be traveling the world. You're on television with the group every time I look up.
And we're having a ball every time you see us on TV. Doing split kicks and stuff and jumping all around. It's a joy.
Well, with that said, I know I don't want to say you're a fitness fanatic, but I know you pay attention to.
Oh, absolutely.
What you eat, what you're fueling the body with, and the body
absolutely.
itself. I mean, if you can talk a little bit about.
Yeah, I think it's an honor to take care of your body and to work out, in any capacity. So I am very, very conscious about my health and wellness. Dealing with fitness and stuff like that. I have a series on YouTube and Instagram called "How I Stay in Shape and Eat While on the Road," and then I just started one up called "How I Stay in Shape and Eat While Home," because this is day in, day out thing. And I do so because I like to play my instrument. I like to perform. I like to feel good. You know, I like to just be free with my movements. And I like to feel good, you know, when I eat. And yeah, I never was a big fan of the you eat food and now you're tired thing. Nah, not for me. You know, and I tell people that doesn't mean I cut everything out. No. I portion control with.
Sure.
Yeah, you know, I was, matter of fact, I was at South. Yeah, I was at South Jazz Kitchen the other day, and I was like, I know I'm going to South. I know I'm going to be at South in a couple of days, so let me just eat right because I'm 100% going to eat their food because it's so good.
Right.
So, you know, I plan for stuff like that, you know, so, yeah, it's all about balance at the end of the day.
Have there been artists, musicians in your life that help fuel that type of mindset?
Oh, absolutely. Warren Wolf, for one, vibraphonist from Baltimore, super in the gym. Yeah, it's a slew of musicians out there. You'll see some running marathons. You know, yeah, there are musicians out there that are very healthy. Warren Wolf just comes to mind first because we always chat with each other about like, hey, we're in the area, let's go for a jog, and then we go to the gym and lift some weights. So yeah.
Okay.
Sean Jones, he be out there, yeah, getting his steps in, running too. So yeah, definitely a lot of musicians out there that are very conscious. You know, Philly musicians will meet up from time to time. My homegirl Soraya, she's trying to go for a run soon. She's always like, we gotta go for a run, Arnetta. So yeah, it's a lot of people that's really on the upkick with their health, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's great to have folks that you can turn to and folks that turn to you. And, you know, as you continue to work with the young folks, I'm sure you're disseminating that type of information to them as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's even a part of Arnetta's band camp. We have a health and wellness portion up in there. Absolutely. That is important because in my mind, it all correlates with music. So,
no, that's great. That's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to pause briefly for this, and we'll be back in 27 seconds, so don't go anywhere.
Camp, I'm Arnetta Johnson.
And you're listening to WRTI 90.1.
That would be Arnetta Johnson's ABC camp, and they were with us a couple of years ago in the studio with us, and we recorded that. And we're very fortunate to have Arnetta Johnson in the studio with us this evening. Welcome back.
Oh, it feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. Yes.
And I'm not sure if you heard those voices like that on the air for quite some time.
that was definitely nice to hear. That was from when we visited the radio station with the camp, and they loved it. They enjoyed coming here to check it out.
You've had the ABC camp for a couple of years now.
Yes, Arnetta's band camp is now going into year 5. I'm actually very excited about that. I'm like, 5 years already? Goodness gracious.
Yeah, no, it's just amazing to witness. Because I remember you telling me when you were starting that.
Yeah, I remember when it was just a thought.
I got a camp now.
Yeah, now we're in the year 5. I'm like, oh my goodness. All right, wrapped it on up, y'all. Wrapped it on up with J. Michael himself.
What?
Great interview. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's the interview I did at WRTI. Hope you all enjoyed listening and watching the entire interview. It's always a pleasure to be back here again at WRTI 90.1 here in Philadelphia with the one and only J. Michael. So yes, please stay tapped in and catch the next video. I'm out. Bye.